Today's episode is brought to you by Wireless Zone, located in Dunn's Corners, Westerly, Rhode Island. Wireless Zone in Westerly is an authorized Verizon realtor. There you can find all the latest and newest phones, including the iPhone 13. And if you're in the business for a new phone, you can get up to $440 off your new phone with a trade-in of an old phone. And if you have a broken phone, they have a repair zone. There they can help repair your cracked screen. You need a new battery. They have you covered there in the repair zone. Check out Wireless Zone in Westerly, Rhode Island, located next to the Dunkin' Donuts in Dunn's Corners. All right, on today's show, I welcome on a special guest. He is Ryan Rodriguez. He's a sophomore shooting guard for North Providence boys basketball team. Ryan, how are you?
Good. How about you?
Good. How's basketball? How were basketball tryouts?
I mean, everything was good. Like there was a lot of competition. I say that everyone was like trying to compete for a spot. Some people didn't make it, but they'll be back next year trying to compete for a spot, hopefully. Some people, like some kids on JV, will like maybe move up to varsity since like some of the seniors are going to be gone and some of the missing pieces. So like hopefully like they can fill them up.
Nice. That's great. Yeah. And how did it feel to, you're back to basketball after, I think a short time of 6 months here. What's it like to feel to be back in the gym?
Like last year it was like horrible because like for JV we only had like 5 games, and those 5 games were against Tolman, Cranston West, Lincoln, St. Ray's, and I forgot the other team, but Johnson. Those were the 5 teams that we played last year. We ended up losing. We ended up losing all. We was like close from winning against Tolman and all those other teams except for Cranston West, but it just didn't go our way.
Yeah, that's tough. But what are you looking forward to this regular season and getting everything going?
I'm looking like to see like more improvement in general. Like I see like myself improving a lot more and helping out the team, like so like our team could start off good and start off the season like well, instead of like going like winning like 2 games, something like that. Like just like at least make playoffs and try to make it at least the states.
Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. That would be great for you guys.
Sorry.
So what was it like for you? Last year you had a shortened season, and now this year we're coming up. You guys you have like a full 20-game season as a sophomore. What's that adjustment like for you from going from freshman year to sophomore year?
I feel like last year it was like a bad year because people like expected me to like lead the team, and I was really like hoping to be on varsity. But last year, like the coach picked up like most of the seniors and juniors, so I was like kind of disappointed. But I was grateful to be on JV, and my coach, his name's Fernando Torres. He's the varsity coach right now. So like me and him, like we was working during the summer and like try to like improve and like build up a connection, like for us to see like improvement, like and it would just like it helped a lot like during the summer, like during the workouts and runs, because we would have workouts and then we would have runs and stuff like that. But I feel like this year, jumping into my sophomore year, a lot of people like have a lot of expectations because last year, like I kind of like it wasn't like a disappointment, but like it was a disappointment on my end because we only had 5 games and we ended up going on 5. So like a lot of people like see this year as like my redemption year, and like yeah.
That's great. That's awesome. And I'm sure having a full schedule and will be great for you guys. And that's great that you got to work with, your coach in the off season, being able to work on your game and help develop yourself. What are the biggest things that you really worked with him to, help develop yourself?
I mean, like, so I'll say like last year, like my defense wasn't like all that great. And like right now I'm still like working on it. But like I feel like my defense, like he would help me out with like defense and defensive drills and like try to get into passing lanes. And I would like get into passing lanes like way more, get more steals, like fast break layups off of passing lanes and stuff like that. I feel like he helped me improve in like my IQ and like try to help myself to make better decisions. Cause like last year, it was just me and this other kid named Mitchell. Like we would be like the only 2 scorers on the team because our JV team wasn't like enough to like contribute and win games. So like me and him would like were the only scorers. So he was just helping me like with my decision making, like my confidence. And I think like he would like tell me not to force shots, but like I also have the green light, like stuff like that.
Yeah, that's great that he kind of gave you advice, especially working on the defense and
Mhm.
helping you like get that up to that speed and that lateral quickness. And I'm sure what's going to be the biggest thing for you is what's the adjustment to the speed of varsity?
Like a lot of people say like it's physical and like it's faster than JV, but like I feel like I'll like in a couple games in, like I won't be used to it, but like I'll say like maybe like by the fourth, fifth game, I'll get it down and hopefully it'll be averaging a good amount of numbers.
Nice. That's great. That's awesome. And I'm excited for you to get your season going. It's going to be awesome for you. What's it going to be like too, just to have fans back on the stands?
Like that means a lot because like my parents last year, like they didn't really see like a lot of my games and they would ask me like how to go and I would just be bummed out because we would lose. So like I'm just like happy to have fans back to like it's just like a blessing because last year we didn't have fans. So it's just a blessing. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm sure it's gonna be nuts too when you guys start playing and people get in the crowd, some big games and everything, rivalry games. So it's all great for you.
Mhm.
And then also too, what like any games that you're looking forward to, any games that you're excited about too?
Uh the to be honest, there's two games that I'm really like excited about, Tolman and Shea, because like I used to live in Pawtucket, so like I know like all the kids on the team from
Mhm.
Tolman and Shea. So it's like not like a rivalry, but like it's just like I'm going to. I think we have like a game during like the end of the season, and I'm going to Shea. So like I'm gonna see like most of my old friends in the stands and stuff like that.
That's awesome. That's great. Well, I'm sure it's like you said, it's not a rivalry, but I'm sure it's just would be fun to for bragging rights to play against some friends and when you guys talk or anything like that. So that's great for you.
Yeah.
And then so your off season, you worked with your coach. What else did you do during the off season to kind of prepare for the season, get ready?
So like during the off season, like I would really like have I say like 2 to 3 workouts a day, but like say if I had two, like I would have a game like either before or after the workouts. So like I was just really like working on my confidence, working on my speed, working on like off dribble stuff like that, like off the dribble shot making and like just getting better in general and like building up my confidence for the season because making varsity and like all that is like a big improvement from like last year's JV. So like it's just like I just want to get into better shape and just like yeah.
Yeah, it's the hard work, man, that really paid off for you in the summer. Obviously, now being on varsity and to see where you are this year, so that's great for you. Did you play any of the summer leagues?
I played in like a lot, like a lot. I played in the Pawtucket Summer. I played in AYA. I can't like really think like all those that I played. I played for Higgison. This Payne Summer League. That's another Pawtucket Summer League. And then there was like a couple more that I played for, but like all those summer leagues were fun because I would go against like Hanse, Stanley, like all those other kids that like it was tough, but like it was fun. So like
Yeah,
yeah, I
that's
was
great.
trying to confidence. Yeah.
Yeah, what's it like too to play against those guys and kind of build your confidence playing against those guys like a Hanse, a Stanley, like guys Jaden, just Simone, like those guys going up against those guys. What's it like to face them and kind of like realize like help build your confidence and help get yourself ready?
I mean, playing against them, like they're tough. They're tough. Like they're tough to guard. Like I never try to guard Hansi or Stanley because like I know if I try to guard them, like it would just like be a bad look on me. Like I could end up being on a mixtape or something like that. Or Jaden. So like it was just like I didn't want to guard them. So like if I see someone like getting fried, I just like kept my mouth shut because I wouldn't want to guard them like at all.
Yeah. Yeah, but those guys, I mean, that's good. That's good to go like up against the competition, kind of help you get ready for that varsity level too, because there's some really great players in Rhode Island to go up against them. And I'm sure during the summer league, I mean, it seems like everyone plays Isaiah. All those guys are in this Goys, like all those Isaiah Goys, all those guys. So it's cool. It must be cool to see those guys.
Very fun going against them and stuff like that. Because I played when I was playing with Isaiah in AYA.
Yeah.
We was on the same AYA. It was me, Joshua, Darius Ajakai, Darius Lopes, Larry, and Keandre, and it was another kid. I can't think of it. It was someone else, but he goes to Moses Brown, and then like our team was like tough, but like we just go against like all those seniors like Justin Perez, Tyreek Weeks, Hanse, Stanley, like all those other kids. It was just like too tough. Like we couldn't contribute to win, but like we had fun, but like it was just like improving like every single day.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think that's great. I think playing against those guys will help, help build your confidence and like, help you get better as well too. I think playing against better competition always helps that. And so you played for 401 Phoenix, right?
Yeah, I played for my boy, Isaac, he told me that they was having like a little workout. So I went with him and Jaden Perry and we went to go work out and we had like this little like it was like runs and stuff like that. And then the coach told me he wanted me to play for the weekend. So I played and then we ended up playing at Johnson for like I think it was 3 weeks or 2 weeks, if I'm not tripping. But we had 2 tournaments or three at Johnson. And I think Isaiah came to the second one, if I'm not tripping, or the third. Nah, he came to the second and the last one, unless he played for all three. I don't remember. But he played with us, and it was fun because like I like seeing people like off like Isaiah's injury. Like it was sad because like I was there when it happened and everything. So like I felt so bad because like he had like all that like he just had to go through a lot. Like he went through all that weight loss. He got his bounce up like crazy. Like it was just like exciting to see him like succeed. Like we would have like our little petty arguments about not passing the ball, and we would just call each other like names. But, like it was just fun. Like it was all fun.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. And what's it like to play for Coach Steven of the 401 Phoenix?
Oh, I like Coach Steven. Like he didn't give me like the green light, but like he would like let me like shoot and like do like whatever I wanted to. But like I don't see myself as like a ball hog or anything like that. So like if I was shoot, I would just be like wide open, or I would try to like create a play or something.
That's great. That's awesome. So Ryan, too, I want to ask as well, because I always ask everyone this question as well, but uh, how did you get into basketball?
So it's like a fun. It's not like a funny story, but like it's like a fun story.
Yeah.
So I used to like play football when I was little because my older brother used to play it, and I would play up until like third grade. Then I went into my dad's room one time, and his brother lived downstairs. So they was watching I think it was 2014 or 2015. No, wait, no, I'm tripping. It was like 2013 or 2014 NBA Finals, and it was against. Oh, it was when Ray Allen hit that clutch three,
Yeah.
and we was watching that game. Dad was rooting for San Antonio, and his brother was rooting for Miami Heat. And like I saw like basketball, and I was just like, damn, this is like it looks fun. So I started getting into it like third grade. I really didn't start taking it serious until like seventh grade, but I saw like improvement like during like my eighth grade summer and like my ninth grade summer.
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
Like I just
I, I remember that NBA Finals. I remember when Ray Allen hit that clutch 3-pointer. I couldn't believe it when he hit it. I was so sad because I'm a Celtics fan. So he left and he went to Miami and then, ends
nah,
up
it,
going.
it
Go
was
ahead.
crazy. Like the sequence crazy. Like they had like the whole tape out and everything. So like no fans, and then he hit that three, and people were trying to get into the arena, and it was just like crazy. It was a
Yeah.
crazy game.
It was wild as well. And that's all. It says a lot about your hard work and ethic too, because you started taking basketball serious in the seventh grade, and now look at your varsity in 10th grade. So that's amazing for you to make. Those are giant steps. That's
Yeah.
great for you. So I want to ask too. I just want to
Yeah.
ask some fun questions that more just are like outside of basketball and for people to get to know you yourself. So what's
Mhm.
your favorite food?
My favorite food, I'll say like pizza or like yeah, pizza. I'll say pizza.
Is
Like
there a
I could go
specific
for
kind of
like
pizza?
Domino's or
Domino's.
Pizza Hut.
All right, good choice. Do you have a favorite pizza from Domino's?
Just like a pepperoni pizza, like just plain pepperoni. Like it would like have that like every single day of the week, and it would just like always be good.
That's awesome. That's great. And then, what's your favorite NBA team?
Uh, like I say like Celtics, but like Celtics and Nets, but like I really like haven't been watching like NBA basketball like that anymore because like I just been focusing like on myself recently and just like worrying about like my team and stuff like that. But I'll say Celtics or Nets.
Okay, nice. Do you like watch? Do you have a favorite player or anyone that you like you want to model yourself after?
I mean, people like some people like when people like watch like Brooklyn Nets, like my boy told me, like Danell, he's my boy from North Providence. He's like one of the first kids that I started talking to when I moved here. So like he told me that he was watching a game, not Celtics game, the Nets game, and he was saying like, oh, like I remind him of like James Harden a little bit, but like I was just like confused. I was like, I don't see myself like playing as James Harden because I don't do like all that extra stuff. Like I just like I could score like with Will, but like I just like don't do all that dribble. I don't do all that.
Well, that's good. You don't do all the dribble, try to dribble up the shot clock.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. But I mean, James Harden's a great player. It's a that's a good thing that a friend actually pointed out to you. That's really cool to be mentioned in the same sense as him. And now, are you a LeBron or a Jordan or a Kobe guy?
I'm not gonna lie. I'll say like I'm a like my dad's a Jordan fan, but like I always like Jordan and I always like LeBron. Like I always like all three of them. But like I feel like I would be like a Jordan type of guy.
Nice. That's good choice. Good choice. And then what is your favorite thing to do outside of basketball?
Um outside of basketball, just like chill with friends or like have like little workouts, stuff like that, like weightlifting, stuff like that.
That's awesome. That's great. Well, Ryan, that's all the questions I have for you today. Do you have any questions, comments, or anything for me?
Nah.
All
Thank
right.
you for
Well, what's that?
I said thank you for having me on the show.
Of course, anytime, man. You're always welcome back on the show. I'm glad to have you on the show and good luck with the season. I'm sure I'll be back on during the regular season.
Appreciate it.
No problem.